Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and yes, this is World of Warships. I've been playing this quite a lot recently, and yes, I haven't had a video up lately. Well, let's just say my wife is about 7.5 months pregnant with our first child. So we've been kind of focusing on that. So this is a game in my Tier 4 Soviet cruiser, the Svietlana, and I'm divisioned up with a friend of mine named Malkobot, or Mal for short. And, well, we're gonna take him for a slight spin. As I said, I'm in my Tier 4 Svietlana. He is in the Tier 4 premium Soviet battleship, the Nikolai. And just to make sure Mal's awake, I let him know I was here. And then all those guns started turning, so I apologized swiftly, because that would not be fun. All right, well, we're on the southwest corner of this map, backed up by a Kuma and a pink Kuma. Pink meaning, of course, he had team killed someone in a previous battle. And keep a close eye on this guy. He is, well, let's just say he makes the battle a little bit interesting. And over on the other side, there's several New Yorks, a Congo, and a few cruisers with two destroyers, if I can know what I'm talking about here. Now, Mal and I are going to lead the charge up the west side of the map here. And really, the first 5 minutes of this game are where all the action happens, at least for me. And here I was contemplating, yeah, Mal made a smart aleck remark, and I threatened with torpedoes, but of course didn't do anything. It's all in good fun in a division. And yes, of course, we are on a TeamSpeak channel at the same time, talking during this mission and coordinating. And once again, keep an eye on the pink guy. He is way behind. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing, but not really making any attempt whatsoever to keep up with the rest of us. So keep an eye on him, and let's find out when he makes his first shot, shall we? So, I wanted to move up, see if anyone was up further, and yes, Furuotaka has been spotted. So I'm going to make my way back around this island to come up in between where A would be if it were a capture map. And kind of try to screen Mal, who's going to go up the side, from attacks from any incoming destroyers. Because that's really his big main weakness, is any destroyers getting in close to catch him unaware. And he makes his first salvo against the Furuotaka, and just as he does, a Clemson pops up right where I thought he would be, so I'm coming around the island. I'm going to try to screen him from this Clemson, because Clemson goes, ooh, juicy battleship. And of course, all you destroyer captains out there. And 2 shots away, and oh my god. Okay, look very closely at my ribbons at the upper right-hand corner. I fired 2 initial shots. The first one hit the magazine and detonated the Clemson and completely destroyed him. So I have 1 hit, 1 kill for 10,900 damage, which gave me a devastating strike, a naval weapon specialist lucky shot, and a first blood. Now this enemy Svietlana, note, oh, is he sailing broadside? Well, that'll be 12 lashes, son. Fire again, and there is a Citadel doing 3,000 damage, unfortunately only on the Svietlana, because I don't have the biggest guns. But I also knocked his engine out, so I'm just going to fire away. Another Citadel, up to almost 20,000 damage, and I get nailed really hard from the front from that New York up there. Another Citadel on the Svietlana. He just continues to sail broadside to me. Not paying any attention. That's just asking to be destroyed. 1 more round. Another Citadel. At this point, having done 4 Citadels to him, I really, really want the kill. But everyone else is very much so wanting to hit him. But I managed to get in the last shot on him. And yes, our Kuma friend down here is firing. But, oh, hello. Is that Karlsruhe just going to keep sailing straight on? Now, if he were smart, he would realize I had torpedoes, and there were torpedoes coming, and he would have turned in. Is he smart? Nope. So it's not even 5 minutes into the game. I have my third kill with a devastating strike, and unfortunately, the New York up there, between the New York, and the Congo, managed to utterly take me out with a detonation of my magazine. But, 5 minutes into the game, 50,000 damage, only 16 gun hits, 4 torpedo hits, 4 citadels, and 3 kills. Just massive early damage to be done. It was just... I could not believe that first shot detonated that destroyer. Just, well, you know what they say, better lucky than good. Now, over on the opposite side, our team has managed to sink a cruiser and a destroyer, and they're moving in on the smoke screen here. Karlsruhe moving solo through the middle, probably not a good idea considering we have 2 New Yorks on the opposite side, and then this Clemson gets spotted by the Kirov. Not good for the Clemson. Kirov can put out a lot of firepower, and as we saw with my first salvo, destroyers are very weak. Now, the Kirov launches some torpedoes, basically just kind of divert the Clemson, get him to stay away a little bit, hopefully put him in the way of being able to fire torpedoes. Clemson can easily avoid these, but doesn't. That's right, destroyer hit by a slow-moving Soviet torpedo. And yes, the Clemson did get a torpedo hit on the Kirov, but not nearly enough to take him down. People will just sail around in World of Warships without paying attention, won't they? So, at this point, the enemy team on the west is turning around, and they're getting the hell out of Dodge. But unfortunately, both Kumas have abandoned my division mate, Mal. Now, this other Kuma is at least moving up to push the advantage of what we currently have, 3-6. However, Pinky here. Yep. Mal's engaged. That Kuma's engaged. That New York is about to be engaged. Our friends on the other side are engaged or moving up. And this guy is on a sightseeing tour. Perfect. Now, he did get some shots off earlier against that Svietlana, but as I got the kill, obviously did not aim them very well. And you'll see that on the post-battle screen. Mal is moving up, trying to push the advantage we have. The Nikolai can put out a lot of firepower, and that Congo is sailing broadside, but not much damage. Those 3 hits were penetration hits, however, he only got about 1,200 damage on that salvo. So not the greatest salvo. However, on this side, this New York is now engaged with the enemy New York. However, he is sitting broadside. Not a good spot to be if you're a battleship. Your citadel, the inner workings of your ship, your magazine, your engine room, etc., can be punctured most easily from the side. So you don't want to be on the side. Again, enemy New York is just getting pummeled. That is the guy that took me out. 1,000 health, and Mal is behind the island. He's not going to get the kill yet. New York is just getting hammered from the enemy Kuma, the New York. And, could be a punishing shot. And it was. Big hit on our friendly New York. Now, as Mal rightly pointed out, this Kuma just came from way in the back. Just on a slight little pleasure cruise, so Mel asks him if he's going to actually shoot this game. Now, he did get a few shots off earlier, but very little damage. And since then, he's just been running around in the back of the field. So, let's try to see what the Kuma's going to do. Kuma's moving up. He's doing the right thing, moving up to support his team. Let's get this going. Come on. Keep going. Come around the island and get a shot off. Wait, is he slowing down? He is slowing down. And first shot off, and they all hit the island. Oh, what can I say? When you're good at being worthless, you're good at being worthless. Anyone can suck their way up the tree and eventually get enough experience. Wait. Is that AP shells? Kuma, what are you doing? This Kuma, with its small guns, are firing armor-piercing shells at the New York. The New York, in case you're unaware, is a battleship. Heavy armor. The small guns of a Kuma are not going to puncture the New York. He should be firing high explosive rounds to set fires, as this Kirov is doing. Note, the New York is burning. He is losing health because he is burning. Keyword on that is burning. Oy. But New York gets a shot off at Mal and the Nikolai and knocks out one of Mal's turrets. Mal is down to 3 working turrets. Now, on something like the Nikolai, that's pretty bad, because that is 1/4 of all of your weapons knocked out with 1 turret. Now, it does have a lot of guns to go with, so it still can fire 9. So he can still get a lot of shells out there. New York, again, sailing broadside on Mal. And nice hit on the New York. Bigger hit on the Congo from the Königsberg over there. Oh, Omaha is opening up. Omaha! Again, Omaha is firing AP rounds. Not a good sign. Childrad nails the Congo. Absolutely nails him. Got to be at least a couple citadels in there. What? Oh, this New York is running aground. But the New York has managed to knock out yet another one of Mal's turrets. Mal's down to just half his guns available to fire. He still has yet to get a kill. He's done a lot of damage this game. No kill. Can he get it done? Oh, taking a lot to get those guns reloaded and get the kill. Come on, come on! Down to 4,000 health, and that Kuma is still just pummeling away with AP, doing almost no damage per shot hit. 2,000. Come on, Mal, you can do it, get the kill. And Mal gets the last kill. Alright, so the results of the battle turned out pretty good for me. Got 235,000 credits, 1,700 experience. Got the Lucky Shot Award, First Blood, and 2 Devastating Strikes with 50,000 damage, 16 target hits, 4 torpedo hits. And I love that 4 Citadel hits that I got on that enemy Svietlana. Looking at the team, I ended up second on the team with 1,133 base experience, just below our friendly New York. Mal, with his 1 kill that he finally got at the end, managed to get 962. And, as you can see, devastated the Karlsruhe, all of his health, all of the Clemson's health, all of the Svetlanas. Did 27,000 damage total with my main batteries, 12,000 high explosive, 15,000 armor piercing with 17 hits. 3 hits with high explosive. Again, that 1 first shell doing 10,900 damage with the magazine explosion on the Clemson. And 4 torpedo hits for 22,700 damage. Loved it. Absolutely loved that game. So, if you like what you saw and you want to see more World of Warships, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Outer Exodus out.